Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a company that is about to be worth exactly $2 trillion tomorrow, and why I think it's going to happen exactly tomorrow. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel right after the intro. Alright, y'all. Before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, alright? So, let's get started right off the bat. Before I talk about the SPY, let's just go straight to the points. The company that is about to be the next $2 trillion company, that company is GOOGL, Google, alright? And the reason why I say that is because of this. If you look at Google, if you go on the daily time frame, it tried to get to 3,000 before, and it didn't quite make it. The magic number for this company to be worth exactly $3,000, to be worth exactly $2 trillion, is at 3,000 per share. So it got rejected at 29.73, and it's been consolidated ever since. Again, they had earnings about on the 26th, and their earnings was actually quite spectacular. So the reason why I think that it's going to happen tomorrow, not the day after, like it's gonna happen exactly tomorrow, is because of this. If you go on here, if you look at the 5-minute time frame, you can clearly see that there is this bullish pennant right there that broke out right over here at exactly 29.20, and it ran up really strong into the close. All right, and what usually tends to happen, again, my previous video yesterday, which was about BNTX jumped overnight and then tried to bounce a little bit, and then it got rejected. This one, on the other hand, I think that it's gonna open up at exactly 29.50 right over here, right? And then it's immediately gonna run out the gates and just keep pushing and pushing all the way into 3,000, actually 2,966. And then when it gets to that price, you're gonna see all of these news outlets about Google being the next $2 trillion company tomorrow around like 10 a.m. Central Time. I think it's gonna happen around that time. So yeah, just give the market about an hour and a half for that to happen. So yeah, and the other reasons, again, I don't have to tell you too much about why Google should be. It's Google. Like it's going to be a $2 trillion company. The market wants it, and the structure of the charts is looking like it wants to get there tomorrow. I got calls on it, so I can't wait for tomorrow to see exactly how everything will unfold. This is either gonna be a phenomenal video, or it might be a not so great video. Again, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get there tomorrow. Now now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of y'all who are new, we always do this here, all right? We always do this. If you have any stocks, definitely drop them in the comment section of the video, and I will address them immediately. The first one that we're gonna talk about is AMD, all right? And AMD right now is pushing up even higher. It's been on a tear. It's been on a tear for about 3 days straight. Right here, there's some volume coming in. It's not done yet. I think the stock wants to go parabolic. It made a previous high. These short sellers are not happy at all. After hours, it's up by 50 cents. And I think that it's going to go all the way up to at least 137 tomorrow, when we see a lot of money flowing in. All right, so that's my very honest opinion on it. If you have calls on it, I think you will be fine. I think that you should be good. So just watch for that move to 137. And again, I'm not bearish on AMD, and we got to talk about the SPY, so I skipped that just to go straight to the point. Regarding the SPY, I told y'all that we needed to hit 46.40 today. We got to 46.40 today. There was some news popped up, magical unicorn news popped up, and then there was a lot of money flowing into the market right over here, and there was a nice day trading opportunity. 46.40 got taken out, and it got all the way up to 46.60. And tomorrow we're gonna head towards 46.75 ish. I'm not bearish on the overall market, and as I've been telling y'all again, the trend is up. Short sellers, don't try to fight this thing. All right, just if you have calls on the SPY, it's obviously a hold. Okay, so that's my very honest opinion on the overall markets. The next one that we have to talk about, I haven't talked about this stock in a long time, and that stock is AMC. A lot of people have been asking about it. It had a tremendous run yesterday and today as well, and then it immediately gave out all of these gains, and that's normal. It happens. People who've been buying at these lows at $36, they're going to want to take their money off the table. And also, where is it gonna go next? Over here, there is this dragonfly doji. I think it's just going to drop all the way back down towards $38, all the way into earnings, and then earnings is going to decide its fate. It usually doesn't move that much through earnings. I don't think it's gonna make a major move. Like, I really don't think so. So overall, again, people are like expecting a squeeze. People are still talking about it squeezing. It hasn't squeezed in months. All right, but be patient and wait to see exactly how earnings is gonna go. How earnings is gonna go down. If earnings is good and we don't see a massive drop all the way down to $30, then the holders are okay. All right, and we might see this thing continue all the way up to $50 by the end of by the 19th of November. All right, so just keep that in mind. And the same thing applies for GME as well, because these two move together. And GME is showing the same exact thing. Watch for consolidation. And then if everything is good, we might see another rally. Now, another stock that we need to talk about in this video, that stock is FUTU. And FUTU is trying to make a rebound. There is a bullish harami right here, right there on the charts, and people are trying to like push the stock higher. At these levels, you don't want to be short biased. It's gonna rebound at some point. And also, all the Chinese stocks are like picking up. I've talked about BABA previously, and right after I made that video, BABA kind of tanked a little bit, but it's right back to where it was. It's at that level. I'm still bullish on Chinese stocks in general. They've been crushed for a while, and they're going to recover at some point. Let's take a look at that actually, BABA. So yeah, this is where I made that video. I answered the question about BABA, about it going to 180, right? And then right afterwards, it tanked. Give a better buying opportunity. That's the way to look at it. All right, so people probably bought it, and now there's a bullish harami on the charts. For those of you who are new, the combination of these two, bullish harami. So we might see a gap up to 170 followed by a run. Again, it's gonna follow the market. I think it's gonna follow the market. That's my very honest opinion on the chart. Head, the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder is there. So now the next one that we're going to be talking about in this video, somebody asked about BYND. And BYND had a solid day today. It filled that gap. It was only a matter of time. And right now, it looks like it wants to continue all the way up to 110 before consolidating to earnings. And then earnings is probably going to have a major move to earnings. I wouldn't bet against it. I don't think I would want to bet against that. Let's see how it did last earnings. Last earnings got demolished. This earnings, barely any reaction. The gap down already happened over here. If you're going to, some of you are gonna hold through earnings. I'm pretty sure you're going to, and you're not gonna care what I say or what's going to happen through earnings. If you're gonna do it, go small. Again, as I always say, holding through earnings, the fastest way to lose all of your money. All right, the company had earnings today. That one was Roku. And Roku got demolished. Like, Roku got destroyed right over here. all of these calls went to exactly like each of them are probably worth like 10 cents each. This is nasty, and it's gonna take a while for Roku to recover. So again, for those of y'all who like to gamble through earnings, this is what can happen. Even though the stock have been oversold for a while, right? It can still go down even more. So just keep that in mind and just be patient with these stocks. Now the last one that somebody asked about, that one was PG. All right, and in regards to PG, I like the stock. I like the way it's moving. It's formed a double bottom over here. If you just look at the daily time frame, double bottom right here at support. And the second bottom is really interesting because this move is not a coincidence. It's actually a result of this island gap reversal. We got the gap down, followed by the island right over here. I explained this to y'all, I think it was 2 days ago. Maybe it was in the last video. Yeah, but we got the island right here, trapping shorts. We got the gap up, and then followed by the run. And right now we're taking out these previous highs at 144. Expect another move all the way up to 148 right over here, right? That's my very honest opinion on the stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. Also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.